Hi, Maxine, lovely. So I went to a carpet sale this morning. So yes, for different bottles. So I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. I am live every Sunday here at 8 p.m. and I am live over on Facebook Tuesdays at 7 p.m. as long as I actually know what day it is. Because last Tuesday I was sat eating ice cream with our Sarah and I got a message and I was like, it's Monday. And it wasn't. It was Tuesday. I wasn't even in the house organised or anything. So Tuesday, I need to make the live extra, extra good. No idea. Maybe give us some suggestions. But hi, hello. So I got these bottles today at a carwood sale. This one is... I love the fact that the cork is minging. But the tablespoons... Oh, each one's a tablespoon. I think it's medicine bottles. This one I have already put some white acrylic on. Because I want that bit white to put a rub-on on, and then we're going to put a frame on. The rest of it we're going to paint a different colour. So that's what we're going to play with tonight. I did get another bottle, forgot to pick it up. It's in the sitting room, but I'll put a picture up because that one's like a fancy one with a glass stopper in the top. So I need to rethink about that one. Hi, Kim. So what I've got is the Prima metallic soft satin paints. They are really, really good on glass. I've had these for donkey's years. And I've got this one. It's like a... What colour is it? Oh, the colour is soft satin. It's a metallic paint. So, and that was me making noises with my mouth. So all we're going to do is, avoiding the white bit, we're going to add some of this. It'll probably need a couple of coats. I am using a soft brush. A sponge would work for this as well. And I'm not doing this side because I kind of want that leaving so I can see it. I have lots of stuff to put on it. It's ages since I have decorated a bottle. And yeah, I'm very excited for it. The one thing I did forget though was hot glue. I'm going to have a look and see if I've got the glue gun next to us because that is going to be the easiest thing to attach stuff. I will put other glue on it as well though. And stick my finger in there so I don't get paint all over it. I have got some other colours as well. I might incorporate some blue or maybe some plum colour at some point, but I just want to get a coat on now. Because like I say, the only bit that I really wanted to be white, to have like a white background, is where I'm going to put the rub-on on. It's a stamp area rub-on, and it's a pretty woman with flowers in her hair. Oh. Bella's starting. She's with Grump, so it's fine. I don't have to go and find out what she's up to. He'll be tormenting her. We've been to a carpet sale this morning, and I could have spent an absolute fortune on bottles and things, but I thought 3 was enough. I can always get more next time. So I was quite controlled. Tell me how your week has been. Hi, Dominic. Hi, anybody else that's there? I've missed. So just getting some of this on. It is going to need another coat, but this stuff does dry quick. So I'm quite impressed by it. I don't even know if they still make this. I was getting it, oh, I can't even remember. I think it was just on eBay. Someone was selling bundles of stuff. To be honest, I think it was off the back of the lorry because I was buying massive bundles of stuff for a while. And this was, oh God, how old's Christopher? 16? It was a good while ago. I think he was a baby. So they've lasted really well. Let's just dry this off super quick. Tell us about your week. What have you been up to? Have you been crafty? Have you done anything good? Tell me, tell me. Oh, like I say, this doesn't take long. And I am thinking I might add a little, the blue's very blue and the plum's very plum. But I think a little bit of it might be quite nice. I've also got a whole bunch of charms and things, which I might stick some on now. I have got a glue gun next to it. Right, marvellous. So I'll keep drying this and then I'll plug that in. Try to do too many things with only 2 hands is crazy. No. Yeah, my plan was to do videos as well, but so far I haven't got that far. I'm a little bit rubbish really, aren't I, with my time? Oh, there we go. I'll let that cool down while I plug the glue gun in, because it's going to be easy to stick it with this, and then I'll stick it with something else as well so it stays put, because the hot glue, you can kind of just pull it apart, and that's not what I want. Now, the bottles aren't really put anything in, they're just for prettiness sake, just because it's pretty. But what I want to do is this is the Stamperia rub-ons. I'm going to use this one, I think. I did think about using the bottle, and then I thought, well, I could make up a little, like, scene going on, but then I thought the girl is going to be fabulous because she's just so pretty. So I am going to pop her on now, and then we can continue painting and actually miss that bit there. No bother. No way. Where was it from then? Where, like, what was it that scammed you? Was it just like, you know, the ones that steal your card numbers? I'm going to lift this up. That is absolutely ridiculous, Kim. Hi, Steph. I'm hoping this white paint is dry enough to get this girl off. If it's not, we'll go to plan B. And I'm sorry if I'm shaking the table. I still haven't worked out how to get a stand that isn't... Ooh. Might help if I turned that on, mightn't it? I'm not too fussed if some of it does come off. That's worked pretty well. There. That's perfect. No, it's not perfect, but it's fine for now. It's absolutely shocking what they can do. My neighbour over the road, I got a message off her daughter saying, can you help us? She wanted to send us a code for a game thing, a phone or something. And I was like, yeah, of course. So I sent her my number over. And then immediately after, I thought, I don't think that was her. So I went over and asked her mum if she'd been, like, hacked. And she was like, yeah, she has. Don't answer anything. So, yeah, there's a lot of it going... Oh, that's sharp. Right, we're going to cover it anyway. So this is the frame that I've got. Now, I'm not too bothered about it being the mixed metals, because... So we'll have that one there. And this one is going to go on here. And I'll bend it around a little bit. Like that. And I'm going to get rid of the sharp bit, because that is dangerous. There we go. Oh my gosh, what was that? Doesn't matter, it doesn't stay there for now. Sorry, I'm just watching. Yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely insane what they can do, isn't it, now? They can just find out so much information so fast. And all these, like, two-part verification things and that, they're only good for so many things. I mean, I dread to think if my Facebook or anything did get hacked, because I wouldn't even know where to start to get it back. And I've had it for that long. Like, it's attached to most things in my life. I've got no fingerprints left, but that is on. I think I'm going to put this on now. And then we can work around it. Isn't she gorgeous? Can we say all right? Again, not too fussed if I do get paint on them, because I'll probably change quite a bit of it anyway. So I don't want them in. There. Isn't she beautiful? Yeah, it's not the straightest, but we'll go with it. So I've got some metal on. Got this on, sorry. It's crazy, isn't it? 500 people a week being scammed. I've honestly, no words really. It's just so annoying. I think I might want a butterfly on there as well. I'm looking for, in fact, I may come back to the butterfly. I'll turn that off for now because I'm going to come back to it and we'll add some more colour. So I'm going to add a little bit of the plum, I think, as well. Like I say, these are metallic paints. You can use any kind of metallic paint. These are just what I've got. They're very metallic. They dry very quick. I remember thinking at one point that I couldn't have the lid off for very long because they would like dry super quick. I've got glue on me brush. That's fine. That's it. I might have a little bit of this on there as well. Not all of it, just a little bit. Now, a lot of this might... I'm going to try and dry the next layer properly so I don't keep lifting it up when I'm working on it. Because obviously acrylic paint dries and then still a little bit tacky underneath and it cures over a few hours. And on fabric it takes like 48 hours out and heat thingy it. But on glass, sometimes it stays sticky underneath for a little bit longer. So again, it's not the end of the world. We can always go back over it, no problem, when we're done. But I would really like it to be pretty first time. I'm trying not to put it on too thick, but I don't think I'm doing very well because I want it covered. And I don't want to keep you all night. Oh, there we go. So I do have dangly bits and chains and things as well. And really pretty it up. Again, this one isn't very big. The only place I've seen bottles like this is Beamish Museum. And I've always fancied some. Like I say, the other one is so pretty. I can't believe I left it in the sitting room. I think I put it out the way of myself because I dropped it as I was buying it. All three bottles were only £6. I mean, this one was £1. The other one that I showed you was £2, and then the other one was £3. And the one was saying she'd try to sell it at auction. But nobody was interested. And I was like, really? Not interested? There we go. A little bit of plum going on. I really like this plum. I don't want it too much colouring because she's very, very fair. But I do want something going on. Just for a little bit of difference. Maybe it's a bit more around here. Probably won't end up seeing this, but I do like it. There's me cardboard seal stamp. So if you go out to the van or the car, I just say van now all the time because that's what he's got. I'm actually going to make a bit of a feature of this as well. Sorry, I hope I'm not missing it. You saw us on TikTok. You have made. Oh, thank you. Over time, a lot of videos and things vanish off Facebook now. 30 days, I think someone told us. But, I mean, you can go back on YouTube and see. I think there's about 400 videos now just doing different stuff. None are very professional videos, though. I'm not very professional. I'm just me. And I don't know if that's the thing, because everything's shaky. And that's why YouTube doesn't share me stuff out. Or I'm just not using the right tag hashes and things. No idea. I like our little community, though. I think the right people have found us. And that's the main thing, isn't it? And anybody else that finds it's obviously meant to be. Right. I'm going to dry this. It might just take us a minute. So I'm going to pop that in there so it doesn't dry up. And I will put lids on. I have been doing another diary with the mushrooms on. Not another diary, it's a notebook. You can't see that, can you? Another notebook, but I added some crystals onto it this time. It's not finished yet. It's like a velvet one I'm doing. It's really nice. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I've also got a picture frame I want to decorate up quite mixed media-y, I think. I've got loads of stuff going on. I just need extra time. That is absolutely insane. The paints are prima. I don't even know if they do them anymore. Uh-oh. I'll have to be careful that my bits don't fall off with the hot glue. That's why I'm a bit iffy with hot glue, because I tend to... You do get in a real big panic, don't you, when things come out your bank and you haven't got a clue. I mean, to be fair, my bank's pretty much always empty, so I don't worry about it too much. They'd try to get mine, the bank would just be like, laugh at them. They would just get the laughy emoji back. That would be hilarious, that though, someone trying to spend a lot on my bank. Any more than 20 quid, it would just laugh at them. You do have to work on social media all the time. I'm still waiting for photographs of crystals, me dear. I would love some irregular ones, like chips and things. I really would. Have you got crystal, like the chips, you know, the crushed ones? Or the irregular shaped ones, like that kind of thing? I don't think these are real ones. I think they're just glass, you can kind of feel it. They're not very cold either, but they're great for deco. I haven't got too many of them either. Alright. I think we're nearly there. Like I say, I do not want to pull when it's sticky. They dry quite quick, but they're still quite sticky for a little while, especially when they're warm. So what I'll do is I'll do this, and then we'll decide what else we're putting on it. Now, I want to put something in the top, unsure of what yet. We might have to wait, because I might have to do a crystal on out of resin or something to fit in the top, because it's quite a small hole. Oh no, get back. Ow. Ow. Right, we'll stop with that a minute and let it cool down. Put that back where it should live. There. Right, it'll cool down in a second. So I've got this, which is literally so many different charms from everywhere. I did pick some out, so we don't have to go through all of that. But I also have a necklace with some chain on. And it does actually have a crystal on the end as well. So it is gold, but it's got this on, and I was thinking this could hang from it. I did have... What did I have? I had pliers. I've got about 4 pairs of pliers, right? Little jewellery pliers and things. And I can never, ever find more than 1 pair at a time. I was thinking, if we take that off. Now, it is gold. We can easily change it. I think it just goes with it. I don't think it's got a catch on. It doesn't. Oh, it does. But it's got a jump ring. So... Oh, nail stuck, nail stuck. Too fiddly. So now we've got some chain. We can easily change the colour of the chain though, if need be. And that is cooling down quite nice. Oh, Emma. Quite nicely. I also have these ones as well, which could be quite nice. Might be too big. This, where have I put this one here? The colours kind of match better with it. Everything is stupid. Stop. Well, I need to see. I do. Right, so I did have a butterfly, which I was kind of wanting to add onto here. I'm just unsure. Smaller one, big one, smaller one. I've got a one in the middle. Oh, I've got a rusty one. What do I think of that one? Do I think rusty or black? Rusty or black? You tell me. I don't want to pull all of that off. I'm going to have to seal it all in. Rusty or black? I think I prefer the black. Rusty or black? I think I prefer the black. I'll wait for yous though. I will not do a thing without you. Oh, I'm just letting it cool down. Black, yeah. That's what I think as well. So like I say, I'm leaving this side. I like this. I want to still be able to see this because there's history to it. I am going to stick this on. I will have to go back over and add acrylic glue to things. Actually, I wonder if just the acrylic will make it stick so much better. I just go around and dot and dab it in. It will dry totally clear, this. And I'll just put some here and rub it in. And just at least I know it's going to stay after the fact. I don't want anything falling off. So what I'll do is I'll put acrylic on its bits. And then I'll dab some hot glue in. So just so it doesn't fall off when we're making. Black, 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 black. Have you? It's not good when you have rough days, is it? I know exactly what you mean. I mean, I don't think there's many of us out there now that don't have something going on. Mine all started when the doctors gave me the wrong, well, the wrong amount of antibiotics for a sore throat, and I ended up in with blood poison, and it was just horrific. And that's when I had my tonsils out at 30, which was horrific as well, to be honest. And ever since then, I've just, it's been one thing after another. I'm like an old knacker. Take it to the scrapyard. Right. So the white glue will actually go clear. It will, I'm hoping. So that is pretty. Now this, I'm not too keen on the gold. I'll just pop that to the side a second. So I kind of want to change it. I wonder what this would do. So this is just bronze, but I don't think it'll do much. No. So I'm going to get this out. I'm not bothered about it being all over, but I do not want it to be the gold colour. I'm not keen on bright gold to start with. I like the antique ones and things. So find a brush. I probably won't need it all, but I'm going to do quite a bit of it. All I'm going to do is, I might have to change tactics because it doesn't look like it's changing it much. Oh, maybe it is. And then we'll just dry it. And we can always add silver if need be, if it's not great. In fact, I could just do the lot, couldn't I? Because I'm not bothered if it peels off in some places. I just want it to cover quite a bit of it. And then we can change it with other stuff as well. Maybe even add, oh, I've got a little black fly, get off. Don't know where that's come from. It's tiny. It's diddy. Get off. Will you get out? Oh, it's in me paint. How rude. I don't know where that's come from. I've got a fly net up with my door. I've noticed the flies are out already as well. I've seen quite a few, like midgy type things outside. Like that. Teeny tiny midgy type things. Horrible. You can't. Oh, I'm so sorry, Steph. That's awful. I'm so sorry, love. That's awful. Absolutely heartbreaking. They're just not here long enough, are they? I'm ever so sorry. You definitely need a distraction. Right, so I'll pop that brush there and I'll grab the heat tool on my knee. And we'll dry it super quick and see if we like it or not. It's very late to get your tonsils out. It was dreadful. I don't think I would wish it on my worst enemy. It was horrific. I mean, everybody was really pleased because I couldn't talk for a while. Literally, I've never met so many happy people that I couldn't speak. The kids loved it. Daniel, he was teenager. Christopher was great. He was a baby. He was so lazy. Yeah, I wouldn't wish getting your tonsils out with any older than a kid, really. Look at that, stuck together. Ow, hot. Right, we'll let that cool before I end up with actually no fingerprints left. And then I've got, where's it gone? This, which is the very bright gold as well. And I'm just going to use what's left just to tone this down a bit. Just around the top. Now, I don't know if this is actual a gemstone or if it's just fake. It's not. It might be a gemstone. There we go. So that's toned that down quite a bit. So we've got that. We've got this. Still quite warm, but it's not boiling. See, I like that. I do like that now. Right, we're going to come back to this, which is still sticky. That'll be all right there. And grab this, still switched on. Now, I'm wondering if I should just wrap something else quickly around this. This, it's got wiring, I think. Unsure. Actually, we'll wrap a little bit round. So what I'll do is I'll pop a little bit of this on. And I'm going to fold this over and hopefully keep my fingerprints. And then I just want to give it a different background to what it is. I know I put the purple on for that reason, but I'm allowed to change my mind. Oh, I need another. Fingers. Me and like hot glue guns and things do not mix. Like that. And a bit there. And then all I'm going to do is, I need a silicone tool, I think. Oh, God, did you see the steam coming off that smoke? The heat. There we go. So that's on there now. It's starting to come together quite nice. I've still got quite a bit I want to add, but I'm just working my way to it. I'll start here with this. Ow. God. And then I'll add. I might use all of this actually, because I don't want it all really loose. But I do want a little bit at the end, a little bit loose, so I can get the jump ring in. Oh, actually, if I lift that up there, this bit here has got the jump ring on. So if I finish there, I'll show you what I mean in a second. I need to keep my fingerprints. See there where it's got the little jump ring on? I'm going to use that to stick me thingy-majiggy on. Oh, look at the mess off that hot glue. Dear me. We'll hide it. We'll hide all the mess with other stuff, I'm sure. And then we can add this back on. Where's the opening? Now, it's a little bit fiddly. I do have to admit that. But I'm not too worried because it's just for decoration. It's not for use once it's done. I kind of want that to be stuck secure. And if I melt some of this, we might not be able to see it all white and horrible. There. We can add glitter or something else to it to make it pretty. There we go. Sorry, concentrating. So I still think it needs more. I still think that's a bit boring. What about this one? I think that one as well. Without this bit on. Hang on, let's see. I hope everybody's still here and hasn't fell asleep because of me waffling away at myself. Can you imagine? I'm here. Everyone's just like, what is she talking about? This is literally how I do anything, you know. I narrate for myself. I think we'll have that on there as well because I really like it. Yeah, I like that. What are we thinking? Do I like it? Do I not? I do think it needs something else though. And I'm thinking it's going to have to be, you know, the moss. Because as much as I love the chain and stuff, I do not like being able to see the hot glue. So I was thinking if we go around leave some of the chain on, but put some of the moss on as well, because it fits in with her being that colour. Or even we can just put it around the bottom and find something else for the top, like glitter or something. What do we think? And then they will hang pretty like that, I think. And we can always change the mossy stuff later with paint if need be, so it's a bit more like darker green. And I'm just sticking in some hot glue in places and then covering it over with the stringy bits, because that won't come off for love nor money. There we go, I quite like that. Right, so for the rest of this, I think it needs more. Now I do have, it wasn't stuck, it was just attached to one of the beads. I do have some like little bubbles. I don't know if I've got glitter next to us. So I've got some of these. I was thinking maybe some round here. We can do it with the hot glue. They're just like little bubbles. Obviously we don't want them too big, but different sizes. I actually got these to put into resin, but I think they might be quite nice on here. A little bit witchy, a little bit magical. If I do add any glitter or anything, I will show you it in the pictures. No problem at all. No, it's just prettying it up, making it something that you would actually want on decoration. Like something on show in the house. Make it so it's super pretty. I do have some tiny little ones here, which I'm going to add in. If I don't lose them all. In places. I just want to add. I kind of want it to look magical, and I was thinking these kind of look like little crystal balls. I'll put another dollop there. I really don't think these will actually come off once they're on. It's the likes of the metal and things that I'm a little bit concerned about coming off. But I really like that. I do think we'll have just a couple of teeny tiny ones, and I will heat it up a little bit to get rid of any of the strings, because the strings annoy the life out of us. And it's the teeny tiny little ones. I thought these didn't have a hole in. I think I can see a hole in them under the light. I've inspected these quite a few times. Just have one up here. Sorry, concentrating. Not very good am I when I'm concentrating. It becomes a monotone. It's what sounds like monotone strangeness. One more bottom right. This is right here. Need another one there. See if I can find a bigger one. I'll stick a bigger one on it, eh? Bottom right. Yeah. There. Right, yes. Look at that. Right, so now I'm thinking, we've got all this going on. This is very pretty. We do need something for the top, and I will cover this. I was thinking glitter, but I think I've dropped a clanger and left the glitter elsewhere. Let me just have a quick spy. Oh, if you hear creaking, it's me. I do have some of these though, and I'm sure that's not glitter, that's mica powder. Oh, I'm totally lying. Where did I put it? I did have deco art. You know the... If you hear a clatter, it's because I'm looking for stuff. And I've had another avalanche. Just bear with a second. You know the glamour glitter stuff? Oh no! Don't fall, don't fall. Oh, I've lost myself. There I am. There it is. Right. So I've got gold, which is kind of fitting because here's some gold in there. I did have the other. So this is the glamour dust. Now, I'm thinking, just because it's super pretty, I'm going to use a wet glue. Is everybody still here? And I'm not loving the ribbon. I wanted it to cover so I had something to build up on. But not loving it at all. And this probably will end up with a cork in of some sort or a crystal in the top, like you know, like the crystal drawer knobs or something. If I can find one the right size to fit in there, I will glue it in so it's in forever. But this is the glamour stuff. Oh, should have had a bit of paper under there, Emma. Dear me. Hang on, I'll gather. Honestly. I bet you everybody cringes when I do stuff, the mess I make. Don't know if I'm loving it, but it'll do for now. I probably will go in with something else and change it. Just little bits. I don't want loads. But this bit here is not set in stone. I could quite easily pull it all off and use twine, which I'm actually thinking might be a better idea. Bear with. We'll put the hangy bits back on, but I kind of think I want twine. I think it'll look better. But this is the best thing about this. You can quite easily change it. So I'm going to pull some of that out. I do have twine next to us. I do. Right, let's try this. Everybody go, oh no, what you doing now? Let's try it. Doubling it up. Yeah, I much prefer it already. Oh, a little bit more. Get rid of the glitter. Is everybody cringing? I don't know if I do it for shock now, because I think it's funny. So many people when I do stuff, it's like, oh, it was so nice to start with, and then you ripped it off and... Look at that. Even the twines give up. There it is. So when I add whatever stopper I decide to add, do want quite a bit. There we go. And I'm going to pop a little bit around the back here just to finish it off, and then I'll cut it when it's tucked in. I've made myself really small so I can't see the comments. Use a cork and glue a knob onto it. Yeah, it just depends if I can get a cork small enough. I've got teeny tiny corks, or I've got big massive corks. But I might make, I quite fancy, honestly, the idea of making something out of resin for it. I'm just going to glue that bit. And then there's a little bit of loose twine here. I am going to take these off because I really like the dangly bits and pop them back on. Because they were really pretty. The chain I really don't like. I didn't like it gold, and I don't think I like it this colour. But this is what it's all about, trial and error. And I could even drip some wax, you know, the wax seals. I think I've got loads of them somewhere. I might go over with that and let it drip. Sorry, bear with. There we go, that's on. And then this one, I might hang it from there the bottom of it. We'll see what it's like, because it's easily changeable. Hang it from here. Now, I know it will be longer, but I quite like it. What are we thinking? Are we liking this? Are we not liking this? Should I just add it at the top? I'll add it at the top. And then we'll take a vote and I'll change it after. If we want it at the bottom. It might be nicer up the top though. I think I like it at the top. There we go. Right, so quite happy with this for now. We do have all of these sparkly little gems and stones and things, the nail art that I've used quite often. Now I don't know which way this opens. I always get it wrong. We could add some of these on as well, just because it's magical. Now I do have, I'm going to say them, little roses and things, these sparkly little flowers and roses. Do you think we should add some of these on? Just around where, add some white ones in. Maybe some darker purple ones. And these are nail charms. Now, and they're ridiculously expensive for what they are to buy. But when I got these, I was just absolutely in love with them. See, we added some of that plum, so we can add some of them on. And I do have these, which are gold roses. Now, I'm not so keen on gold, but I quite like the fact that they're like the tiny, I want to say, tiny little, I may come back to them. And then obviously we'll have these ones, which are super sparkly as well. We might add a couple of them in somewhere. I'll just get a few out. Have you ever seen anything like this, having to use a pair of tweezers to get charms out? So they are really, really nice. Again, I've had them ages. I'm not entirely sure where they're from, but they're very pretty. I want to just do this and then pop them on. I just want this to be the prettiest bottle anybody has ever seen in their life. Don't know why. I'm going for vintage pretty. Oh no, I've dropped something else now. There we go. One more over here, I think. I'm going to go for a bigger one. There. That's what I dropped. And then we can add a couple down here, I feel. Keep it symmetrical. This is so hot. You can guarantee if this touches, you're going to hear us cry. Ah, it's drying so fast now. I need to work quicker. Use your fingers, Emma. Just don't cry. Don't cry. Is everybody still with us? There we go. And then the charms, these little diamondy looking things. Oh, dear me. Could actually go. If I can get them on fast enough, we'll see. 1, 2, 3. Right, yes, look at that. There. So there we go. What are we thinking so far? I want something on there. Definitely. But we'll come back and show you. I know I always say I do and then I forget, but I will. And just for a couple of last things, I did have some. I've got so much stuff in here, it's unreal. Like stuff I've collected for years. So sorry about the noise. I did have some of these in metal. I'm sure I did. In fact, I think I've got another one of these with loads of other stuff in that I've collected over the years. Oh, what's that one? Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Well, we'll have to do more with these. I mean, look at them all. Right, sorry. I will find them. Is it over here? Sure, I've seen them. Has anybody else got collections of stuff like this? Even bits of glass. Like, smoothed out, but it's still... Where is it? And there, corners to go on boxes and things like that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous stuff. I don't want to tip it out and frighten the life out of everybody because it'll be so loud if I tip all of this out. But where'd they gone? Could have sworn I had them. Now, I'm just going to have a look in the other one, which has the resin bits in. These ones. I mean, look at these. This stuff is Prima stuff, and they were so expensive. They're not in there either. Right, this is going to annoy the life out of us. See, I want it like that, but bigger. I want it to be... No, it's not here. I will find the words again, though, because God knows what I've done with them. And I kind of want to add the words somewhere. Also, I'm thinking... I'm going to stop now because I'm just going to add stuff for the sake of it. But this is it. This is basically it. It's going to end up with the top in. We will come back and finish it. I won't do anything without doing it on the live, even if I wait till next week. I did have them. I'm so annoyed. Where's it? I don't know where it's gone. Anyway, if I just stick words to it, I'll just do it and take a picture. But I feel like I want to add more to it. What do I think? I'm thinking, you know, like the crushed glass. I love it. Absolutely love it. How it is. But we all know I'll not stop and I'll need to add more. We all know I won't be able to stop. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what I find. But I think you've trumped the collecting bits. Have you tidied? I must have tidied. I was about to say the moss is maybe a bit bright. The moss I can always take back a bit. I quite like the moss though. I might add dark green over the top of it. But she's very, very muted, isn't she? We'll see what happens. Yes, I'm going to stop there. I do love to collect bits, so I have done it for years. Kind of very tempted to bend, but I don't like the rust on it. I like the black. We'll see. I'm going to stop because I'm just going to start sticking stuff to it. I'm really happy with it as is. It does need a stopper. Like I say, I want something like that, but bigger. But that does look pretty. Sure, I might have some of these hanging off something because I've got like bits of chandelier that my mum has given us over the years when she just took lights and things down. But for now, that's it. I am going to stop. Because I will just start sticking stuff to it. But I'm very, very happy. I was also thinking, just before everybody vanishes, I've been looking at this over my shoulder every 2 minutes. Now, I was thinking, because I do feel it just needs something else. I've seen this text stamp over my shoulder a few times. And I was thinking, no, don't. But we'll do it. I'll easily paint over it if I don't like it. I do like it. I do. I like it a lot. I'm happy with that. We can tone it down a bit if need be. I do like it though. It was very, very, very plain for me, wasn't it? It was... Yes. I was thinking crackle paste. My brain was going crazy. Yeah. Like I say, we can easily tone that back a little bit. But I'm very happy with that now. Might bring it round here a little bit. Change some of this a little bit so this bit shines up a bit more. See, I'm still going. I've said I'm going to stop and I'm still... It's a problem. I'd even add... Who said I was stopping? No idea who that was. can even go over this. Over the green. Ah. Oh dear. Honestly, I don't know who said they were going to stop. No idea who that person was. We all knew I wouldn't. So this is just a Gildan patina, antique patina. But has anybody seen that woman that said she was going to stop? Because I think she was talking rubbish. But I like it even more now. I'm very happy with it. Right, I am stopping. I like it even more. I like it a lot. Quite happy with adding the bronze on now. We'll see a little bit more going on. You can put some over the roses so they're not as pretty. Like, anyway, I feel much better about that now. Yes, much happier with that now. I don't even think I need to add anything else to it apart from the stopper. It just needed something more. It would have driven us crazy until I did start adding it. I'll put that back on properly. Yes. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I promise I'm stopping. Stop. Oh, honestly, Tuesday was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I was sat eating ice cream without Sarah, and I got a message saying, "Oh, you're live at 7." And I sent one back saying, "Well, no, it's Monday." No idea what day of the week it is. I need to set a reminder. And I hadn't, obviously changing things over myself, I hadn't set the reminder yet. Useless. Useless I am. But the good thing is that everybody knows I am, so nobody really expects anything else from us now. After how many years of doing this? A few. I'm so happy with that. I might add a little butterfly up here or something. But does need a stop rain. And I am going to stop. I am so much happier with that now. Have a lovely few days. I will see you Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Facebook. I'm setting an alarm so it goes off at 5 o'clock so I don't get distracted by anything and I get myself sorted and I'm here. Now, I'm thinking journal, easy journal, tag, like pocketbook thing, but let us know. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely few days. I am stopping now, I promise. Watch the space for photographs. I will find something to put in here, but I am stopping there. Unless I add words, which I might not now, because I really love it as it is. Goodbye. Thank you very much for keeping us company. Lots of love. I've just seen yes, please. Thingy journal. I'm on it. It's super easy as well, and it lies completely flat, the one I've got in mind. It's been ages since I made one. But anyway, lots of love. Bye.